Now it's your turn, Rainer.
Yeah, it's only very briefly. I tried to show things that have already been, I think, partly presented by Hartley just right now. But I just want to say that we have already used, I think, and not only we, but also other projects, EWmap for evaluation. And I just have listed here a couple of items, a couple of application areas. Of course, what you can do with EWmap, and I think you cannot do with other systems, like displaying your projects in the international or cross-border context, of course, because usually national systems tend to stop at the border. You can compare situations and show progress. Of course, as Hartley has shown, we have lots of attributes regarding the different points in time, like snapshots, or so you can produce snapshots, or you can show the progress. Of course, you need to fill the attributes or to maintain the data, but then you can display, visualize the progress that you have made, which is of course very useful for pre and after comparison of projects. You can analyze the operating environments, which are basic concepts. You can show coverage of 10T roads and ITS services, like stated before. You can then say what is the coverage of the 1010 roads as such with this and that service. You can visualize links from project to corridors. So you can say where's a certain project within a corridor, where is it located, and what is its relationship to the entire corridor as such. Or you can calculate also the number of vehicles affected or benefiting, and estimate impact. For instance, if you have, that's what we did in Germany, for instance, we did not only look at the distribution of operating environments over kilometers of sections, but by adding on our own system, but based on the data that we have taken from EWmap, adding the number of vehicles or the number of trucks or lorries, then we can of course calculate the number of vehicles benefiting from a certain measure or from a certain project. Next slide, please. I think this, displaying, of course, your project in international cross-border context. I think this is evident here for Ursa Major and for the different EasyWay operating environments. That's what Ursa Major corridor is about, and you can imagine that you can easily make a breakdown of sections according to certain properties. Next slide, please. Just a brief number of ideas. You can do that for all 10 core roads, for instance. Next slide, please. You can produce breakdowns like this one. I think this is nothing else but a pie chart of the data that Hartley has just presented. So I don't probably can do a lot more of this with this kind of analysis, not only for corridors, entire corridors, but you can compare parts of the corridors. And the next slide, this is something that we have addressed in Ursa Major with our partners. So we took the network from the EasyWay that we have constructed there, like the network again for Ursa Major, which is describing also the names of the motorways, and then we put that to a call for tender to floating car data companies in order to receive the data for let's say for instance for 2015, and all congestion and speed data they have, and then we construct from this data an image of the congestion situation and of the traffic situation and the traffic problems that we have on our corridors. And then, of course, we can relate this to the operating environments or sections, and making statements like the percentage of congestion that we address by our services. And I think with this link from our actual traffic problems and traffic issues to the systems and services that we deploy in our ITS corridors, we can better substantiate our claim. What is ITS? What's the benefits in ITS? What it's used for, and what's the cost-benefit ratio that we can reach with such kinds of technology? Okay, this is of course a more indirect application, but as soon as you have this database of sections and their properties, you can do of course a lot of things with your own data, which is maybe limited to your own area and must not be displayed to or disclosed to the other corridor partners, to other corridors, sorry. But it's clear that by applying the harmonized structures of the ITS services and the operating environments concept, you can much better harmonize the results between the corridors, and I hope come to better insight into what ITS is actually delivering.